There is a chapter in my book, Evolve Your Coaching Business. It's called Love for Sale. And it's I think, a cute little story about when I was working as an executive. I wasn't an executive coach. I was just on an executive team. And one of my teammates, when I was telling him about my new career in coaching, he said, very snarky, something like, Kat, it sounds a lot like one of the oldest professions in the world. It sounds like you're selling love. And although it annoyed me that he had this conception, this idea about coaching, I actually thought in a way he was right, because that is what coaching is. It's about love. It's about the love that we have for our clients, that we want them to have for themselves. And there's also a piece. I did a podcast with Farrell. Honestly, truly an amazing woman in so many ways. And I've known her for a while. I interviewed her for my book, but I was struck again. I know she's a woman of integrity. I know she is a woman who is really smart, and she knows how to help coaches when it comes to becoming executive coaches. But I've learned from her on this podcast is that it's true for business as well, that the key to success is love. That in order to succeed in a business this vulnerable, this personal, this is my dream, you have to have a high level of self-love. You have to be able to really hold yourself in high esteem, value who you are, what you're able to do. It's not an ego thing. That's the tricky part. It's not about your ego. So my business is soul-driven success. It is about soul expression and expansion, but it requires love. And that can sometimes be, as odd as that might sound, the hardest thing I've found for coaches to do when they want to create a successful business, is to really be grounded in their own worth, love of themselves, confidence in who they are, what they're capable of, so they can go out there and let people know how they can help. Okay, that's my message for today. If you find any resonance in this, I'd love to hear from you. I'm really curious about this topic. This is why I have a community, Soul Driven Success Business Academy, a community of coaches, so that we can all gather around each other and make sure that that love is happening, because it can get a little dicey when you're out there in the marketplace, maybe feeling rejected or comparing yourself to other people. I know you don't do that, but maybe somebody you know does. And that's when it's really important to kind of have somebody have your back, so that you can feel that love you have for yourself and that others have for you, and do the work that you're meant to do in this world, because that's what I want for you. All right, do it.